Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Prehistoric Speculation, but today I'm making a quick little video talking about how many new dinosaurs I think there'll be in Jurassic Evolution 2. What I mean by this is, so far we have 47 confirmed dinosaurs, which I'll go through that list in a minute very quickly. But yeah, we've got 47 confirmed dinosaurs, which means there's only about 20, 30 more confirmed dinosaurs, or 30 more dinosaurs that they can give us, because there are 75 plus dinosaur or creatures, because including the aquatic and flying reptiles in the game. So far we have 47, so let's say 75 plus equals 77. That means we've only got 30 creatures left to be revealed. So yeah, there are still some dinosaurs I think will be returning from the first game that haven't yet been shown, but there are some new dinosaurs that I think will be announced and maybe just shown at launch, because there's only so many species field guides and stuff they can do to hype us up, so there'll probably be a few that are just announced when the game comes out in the full roster list. So, anyway, let's get into the video. So, starting off, we're going to go through the full list of all of the confirmed dinosaurs so far. Some of these are a bit iffy as to whether they're confirmed, but most of them are pretty much confirmed. There's some that are just seen in the background image, such as, say, the Kentrosaurus was seen in the background of one of the UIs in a silhouette, but we can assume that is probably confirmation if we see it there, that it will be in the final game. We'd also know that not every single dinosaur from the first game will be making an appearance, because otherwise that would already be too many creatures to be in this game, as we've already seen 7, or 9 actually I think, flying and aquatic reptiles, and that would just push the thing too far. If you added 9 to 68, you get, oh god, I'm doing maths. Actually, no, you get 77, but we have already seen 3 new creatures, and that would be 80, and at that point, they'd just say 80 plus, weren't they? So, yeah, not every dinosaur from the first game will return, but I do believe a sizable portion of them will, because it saves Frontier effort of having to model and animate a new dinosaur. I'm sure a lot of the dinosaurs will be having slight tweaks in their models, such as the Baryonyx. Baryonyx in the first game was one of my least favourite dinosaurs, but in the new game, I do quite like it. It's been sort of reworked a bit, but yeah. So, the dinosaurs that will be returning from the first game in alphabetical order are Acrocanthosaurus, Albertosaurus, Allosaurus, Amargasaurus, Ankylosaurus, Atomborasaurus, Baryonyx, Brachiosaurus, Camarasaurus, Carnotaurus, Chasmosaurus, Pterodactylus, Coelophysis, Compsognathus, Corythosaurus, Dimorphodon, Diplodocus, Dracorex, Dreadnoughtus, Dryosaurus, Edmontosaurus, Gallimimus, Geosterbenia, Homalocephale, Huangasaurus, Ichthyosaurus, Indominus Rex, Indoraptor, Cantrosaurus, Majungasaurus, Megalosaurus, Mosasaurus, Nocetoceratops, Nigersaurus, Pachycephalosaurus, Pachyrhinosaurus, Parasaurolophus, Plesiosaurus, Pteranodon, Chinzalsaurus, Stegosaurus, Struthiomimus, Stygimoloch, Taurosaurus, Triceratops, Tropeognathus, Velociraptor, and Tyrannosaurus Rex. Those are all the confirmed ones so far. There's a couple of those that are a bit iffy, but let's say at like minimum 45 of those are confirmed. So that leaves us with 20 slots, including that includes a thing. So yeah, there'll be, say, 13 new dinosaurs and maybe another 12 returning dinosaurs. Because I'm optimistic. I know that it would be easier for them just to say, oh, you'll only get 5 new dinosaurs from this game in the new game. But I'm sort of optimistic in the fact that they might give us a few more than that, hopefully. So yeah, let's start off with some new dinosaurs I think they're going to be adding. These are, first of all, the Concavenator, seen in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, and it's a huge fan favourite. Everyone wants it to be added. I want it to be added, and yeah, please add it, Frontier, if you're watching this. Next is Wuosaurus. This is because we haven't actually seen many Stegosaurids so far, so I thought I'd add a new one, so we don't get too many returning Stegosaurids, as there's not enough space for all of them. But Wuosaurus would be pretty cool, and it's also unique in the shape of the, plates. They're a bit different, so that'd be cool to see. It's more variation other than everything just looking very similar to Kentrosaurus, the Huangasaurus, Gigantospinosaurus. All of them just look really similar. So, yeah, then the Dinocheirus. Dinocheirus is very cool. It's just a nice dinosaur. Then there's the Therizanosaurus. Therizanosaurus I'm a bit iffy on, because there are some rumours of it maybe being in Dominion. So if it is in Dominion, I don't think it'll be in the game from launch. Everything that is going to be in Dominion, including Iguanodon and Gigantosaurus, I haven't put on this list, although I do think some of them, maybe like the Gigantosaurus and Iguanodon, will be in the game. I'm not too sure about it, and it just depends what they want to do with the whole DLC strategy and all of that stuff. So I'm just leaving it out for now. I'm sure they probably will be announced, like Gigantosaurus and Iguanodon at least, but you know, So anyway, next one is the Microceratus. Microceratus is one that is a cool dinosaur. It's unique, it's awesome, it's this little, it's cute. So yeah, then there's Argentinosaurus. Argentinosaurus would be a really cool, huge herbivore to see. It would have some sort of plating, maybe like bumps, sort of like the Saltosaurus or something like that, but Brachiosaurus size basically. So that'd be pretty cool to see. Then there's the Minmi. I just like the Minmi. I like the name. I like it. It's cute. It's short. It's nice. Then there's the Segisaurus. Segisaurus is one that is hugely in demand to be added to the game. It was in the original novel, as far as I'm aware. I haven't actually read it, but from what I've heard, it is. And it was one of the main things in the original novel, so it's sort of, people want it to be added to the game because of that, basically. Then I want the Irritator. I just like the Irritator. I like the design. I really like the Suchomimus, so if they can do the Irritator in a more accurate way, because Suchomimus it's the most crocodilian, and I would like to say accurate, even though it's not really that accurate, of all of the Spinosaurids in the Jurassic World Evolution game and the franchise as a whole, basically. So yeah, an Irritator with its it's also a bit different in shape to all the others. It has the little nose crest, there's a small spine running down the back of it, not to the same extent as a Spinosaurus, but it is pretty cool. And yeah, I like it. And then there's the Lambeosaurus. This is because the crash shape, where it looks like it's been hit by an axe, it's quite high in demand. And we also haven't seen too many Hadrosaurs so far anyway. We have seen the Edmontosaurus, the Coryphosaurus, and the Parasaurolophus, but that's it, and I'd expect to see a few more than that. I have kept this in mind while making this list. I've added things like, I've added a couple Ankylosaurs, since we've only seen the Ankylosaurus so far, that sort of thing. That's why I added the Wuersaurus earlier. So yeah, that is all of the sort of new dinosaurs I think they'll be adding. There are definitely some returning dinosaurs, because there are some dinosaurs staples of not only Jurassic World Evolution, but Jurassic World as a whole, and it just wouldn't make sense for them to not be in the game. These include things like the Ceratosaurus, which is a huge thing in the first game, and it's been in Jurassic Park 3, so it really should be added. Patasaurus as well hasn't been on the list confirmed yet. And there's Dilophosaurus, which I'm really hyped to see because I love the design for it. Deinonychus hopefully gets a redesign. I beg Frontier that they get rid of that weird looking dolphin thing. And then there's the Styracosaurus. Styracosaurus is really popular, so it sort of makes sense for it to be added. It's not something that's particularly been in any of the films or anything like that.
The Triceratops is one of the most recognizable herbivores to ever have existed. It is best known for its trio of facial horns. These adornments are not just for display purposes. The brow horns in particular can inflict considerable damage to any dinosaur that dares to provoke it. A Margosaurus, one of the smaller members of the sauropods, continues to draw amazement thanks to its astonishing spinal spikes. These neural spines have been hypothesized as having many uses, but research is still ongoing. The giant Brachiosaurus. Unlike a number of other sauropods, the forelimbs of the Brachiosaurus are notably longer than its hind legs. This causes its back to incline and gives it an appearance that vaguely resembles the giraffe. The Coelophysis is a perfect representation of the early theropods, an opportunistic carnivore, a nimble and tireless threat, with a jaw full of sharp serrated teeth. Stegosaurus is one of the world's most distinguishable dinosaurs, instantly recognizable by its 2 rows of upright dermal plates. These run all along its back towards the powerful spikes at the end of its tail.
Because there's not too many revealed ankylosaurids yet. Now, moving on to the new aquatic and flying creatures I think will be added.
The Dimorphodon, a member of the pterosaur family. It is a fairly poor flyer, mainly due to its shorter wingspan. It relies on frantic short flights.
So yeah, I would expect to be 5 of each. I'd expect there to be 5 base game flying and 5 base game aquatic. So far we also only have 3 base game aquatic too, so expect 2 more of those to be announced over the coming weeks, or when the game releases. So, the new base game flying creature that I would put my money on would probably be the two Pendactylus / Tapijara, very similar creatures, but I think the same basic head shape, same basic thing going on between them, and it would be a cool creature to see pretty much. Now, moving on to the other two base game aquatics I think will be added. This will be the Liopleurodon, which is a huge fan favourite, I know. It was in Walking with Dinosaurs, and ever since then it's been very popular. And the Tylosaurus, which appeared in the Telltale games, and we've sort of had some hints to it being in this game, as there being a formation where the only notable creature that came from it was the Elasmosaurus and the Tylosaurus. As we've already got two Plesiosaurs, it doesn't really make sense for the Elasmosaurus to be added on top of that, because we've only seen one large Mosasaurid type creature. Tylosaurus would really work, I think, especially if it had the same design as the one from Jurassic Park, the Telltale game. Because, again, all the designs from that were really cool. But, yeah, I think that is it. I've probably not added all of the dinosaurs, because this is just so much maths to get my head around, guys. Yeah, my brain is not functioning well today. But, yeah, so, thank you for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed. If you have, please leave a like, and comment down below with any dinosaurs you think I've missed, or you think should be in the game, or anything like that. So, yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!